We've all encountered our fair share of financial missteps, with some being more significant than others. While resilience is a commendable trait, it's crucial to recognize that depending on the nature of these mistakes, simply moving forward may not be sufficient. It could, in fact, lead to severe financial consequences. Let's look at 7 bad money habits that, if left unaddressed, could lead to financial ruin. It's important to understand the implications of these habits and take the necessary steps to course correct for a more secure financial future. The first consequence of bad money habits is living beyond your means. You are more likely to live paycheck to paycheck if you don't manage your money effectively. The short-term pleasure of buying that new gadget, designer bag, or luxury vehicle can quickly turn to long-term pain as high-interest debt piles up and financial stress sets in. Imagine being trapped in a cycle where you're always trying to catch up, always feeling the weight of debt on your shoulders. It's a cycle that can lead to sleepless nights, strained relationships, and missed opportunities. And it's a cycle that can be avoided. By curbing your spending, you can start to pay down your debt, reduce your financial stress, and regain control of your life. The second consequence of bad money habits is not having any savings or emergency funds. What if you were hit by an unexpected expense today? Would you be ready? For example, imagine that your car breaks down. You needed to get to work, to run errands, to live your life, but the repair costs are high, and you don't have the funds. You're left scrambling, perhaps resorting to a high-interest loan or maxing out a credit card. This situation could have been different if you had an emergency fund. An emergency fund is a safety net that can protect you from life's unexpected expenses. It's a buffer between you and the financial uncertainties of life. Without it, you're walking a financial tightrope, vulnerable to every gust of wind that comes your way. But it's not just about having a buffer for emergencies. Savings play a crucial role in securing your financial future. Savings can help you achieve your financial goals, whether it's buying a home, starting a business, or retiring comfortably. So, start saving today. Even if it's a small amount, it's a step in the right direction. Your future financial stability depends on the choices you make today. Plus, your future self will thank you. The third consequence of bad habits is missing out on investment opportunities. Investing is a powerful tool for growing wealth. It's not just saving your money, you're multiplying it. But bad money habits, such as overspending or not budgeting, can keep you from growing your money. When you're living paycheck to paycheck, it's hard to find extra money to invest. And when you're drowning in debt, your focus is on staying afloat, not on growing wealth. And so, the potential growth and profits from investments, whether in stocks, bonds, real estate, or even a startup business, remain untapped. It's like leaving money on the table. Money that could have been yours, growing and working for you. The key is to break free from those bad money habits. Start by budgeting and saving, then move on to investing. Remember, every dollar invested is a seed planted for you to gain financial independence. Don't let your money sit idle. Make it work for you. The fourth consequence of bad habits is having a bad credit score and debt. Picture this: you swipe your card for that new gadget, that designer outfit, or that fancy dinner, promising yourself that it's just this time, but then it happens again and again, until the debt pile becomes a looming mountain. This is the harsh reality of bad money habits, and the impact they can have on your life can be severe. Credit scores are a reflection of your financial health. When you fall into the trap of excessive spending and rack up credit card debt, it's like a red flag waving at your credit score. It starts to drop, and with it, your chances of getting loans or other credit in the future. Now let's talk about the cycle of minimum payments and compounding interest. When you only make the minimum payment on your credit card bill, the unpaid balance accrues interest, growing larger and larger. It's like a snowball rolling down a hill, gaining speed and size, becoming increasingly harder to stop. And the longer you're stuck in this cycle, the more damage it does to your credit score. Credit card debt can seem like a quicksand. The harder you struggle, the deeper you sink. But it's not just about the financial repercussions. It's about the stress, the anxiety, and the constant worry that comes with it. A bad credit score can stop you from living in a nice neighborhood, give you a higher interest rate, give you a higher insurance premium, and have an impact on your job opportunities. Good credit is a lot like trust. It takes years to build and seconds to destroy. Don't let bad money habits lead you down this path. The fifth consequence of bad money habits is strained relationships. Did you know that financial issues are one of the leading causes of relationship breakdowns? It's a serious thought, but money, or the lack thereof, can create a chasm between even the closest of friends and the most loving of spouses. The constant tension takes a toll, causing cracks to form in the once solid relationship. Imagine a friend who borrowed money and never paid it back. The trust once shared is now replaced by resentment, and the friendship that once brought joy now only serves as a bitter reminder of a debt unpaid. Even family ties can be strained when money becomes a contentious issue. Inheritance disputes or disagreements over shared financial responsibilities can create rifts that may take a lifetime to heal. Money, as it turns out, is not just a means for survival or a tool for wealth creation. It's also a litmus test for relationships, revealing their strength or lack thereof. Money can't buy happiness, but it certainly can affect it. The sixth consequence of bad money habits is stress and health problems. Financial stress is not just about money, it seeps into our physical and mental health, often with serious consequences. Imagine a constant, gnawing worry, a shadow that looms large over your everyday existence. It's like a silent, invisible predator, chipping away at your peace of mind. It's linked to a myriad of health issues, from headaches to heart diseases, from anxiety to depression. The American Psychological Association has found that money is a significant source of stress for adults, and this stress can trigger a host of health problems. It's a vicious cycle. Stress leads to health issues, which in turn can lead to more financial strain due to medical bills and lost workdays. Mental health, too, bears the brunt of financial stress. It can lead to anxiety disorders, depression, and in severe cases, even suicidal thoughts. The emotional turmoil can also cause sleep disorders, further exacerbating the health issues. Money issues are not just about the balance in your bank account. They have a profound impact on your overall well-being. Remember, money is a means to an end, not an end in itself. Your health is an investment, not an expense. The seventh consequence of bad money habits is legal issues. Ever thought about the legal consequences of bad money habits? It's not something that often springs to mind when you're making a purchase or deciding not to save, but the repercussions can be severe. One of the most common legal consequences of poor financial management is bankruptcy. This is a legal process where you declare that you can't pay your debts. It's not a get-out-of-jail-free card, as some people might think. It's a serious legal action that can have lasting effects on your life. It can impact your ability to get credit, find housing, or even get a job. Then there's the potential for legal action from creditors. If you default on a loan, for example, and the lender decides to sue, you could find yourself in court. And that's not just a stressful experience, it could also result in wage garnishments, property liens, or even asset seizure. There's also the potential for criminal charges. While it's rare, if you commit fraud or write a bad check, you could face criminal charges. The bottom line is this: bad money habits don't just hurt your wallet. They can land you in a world of legal trouble, causing stress, tarnishing your reputation, and potentially leading to financial ruin. These are consequences that can linger long after the original debt is forgotten. Imagine a path stretching out before you. Each step you take on this path represents a monetary decision you've made. Bad money habits are like stumbling blocks, making the journey rough and precarious, possibly leading you down a side road to financial ruin. Over time, these habits can cause an avalanche of consequences that seep into every aspect of your life. The first casualty often is your peace of mind. With financial stress constantly gnawing at you, it becomes harder to enjoy life's simple pleasures. You're always worried, always calculating, and always planning how to navigate the next financial hurdle. Long term, these worries can stunt your ability to achieve major life milestones. Dreams of owning a home, pursuing higher education, or retiring comfortably can become distant fantasies. You may find yourself working well into your golden years just to keep the lights on. And the effects are not just personal. Economically, bad money habits can contribute to a cycle of poverty that impacts families and communities for generations. This ripple effect can perpetuate wealth inequality, making it harder for those in lower income brackets to break free from financial strife. The impact of poor financial choices can be far-reaching and enduring, affecting your quality of life in ways you might never have imagined. But remember, it's never too late to change course. The power to shape your financial future is in your hands. Your financial decisions today will shape your tomorrow.